Hello everybody, this is G. Angela from Smart Raspberry, Epping, Woodford and North East London. Today I'm going to show you how to make a vegetable pasta bake and garlic bread. Ingredients we need are pasta, so the choice of your pasta, you can put penne, fusilli, any type of pasta you like, 100 gram dry, and when you cook it, it's turned into around 150-200 grams, so this portion is enough for 2 people. I also need 2 broccoli florets, half a courgette, 1 mushroom, handful of parsley, little bit of basil leaves and half a clove of garlic. Also using some tomato sauce, mozzarella, small baguettes, pre-baked baguettes and 20 grams of butter. The equipment I need for this recipe are my chopping board, knives, my mixing bowl, garlic crusher. I have a table knife and a fork, also a wooden spoon and a bread knife. And I'm going to use my oven-proof baking dish. Okay, so first of all, you need to make sure that you cook your pasta according to the packaging instructions and just cool it down a little bit, drain it and cool it down a little bit. And then we are going to add all other ingredients to make our pasta mix. So the ingredients I'm going to add first is my tomato sauce. This is 100 grams of tomato sauce. Okay, and then I'm going to cut my broccoli just roughly. You don't need to do it too small, just roughly cut like so. So I cook the broccoli while cooking my pasta. Just for the last 3 minutes of the while the pasta is boiling, I just add 2 broccoli florets in there, so it's cooked with the pasta rather than cooking it separately. I cooked it together. And then I'm going to dice my courgette. So it's quarter of a courgette, just going to cut them into long pieces like that first. Don't forget to use your bridge method when you're cutting your vegetables or fruit. It's always like that, just put it over and then I cut already. Put it over and then you slice it, so like so. Then chop it carefully, just to, make sure that you are safe. Always safety first. Or you can make cloves like that and then just go through the cutting process, dicing. So just like so. Okay, so just dice the courgette. You never rush when you use a knife. Like so, and then we add these with the pasta too. Okay. Wonderful. And one last ingredient is my mushroom. We don't usually wash mushrooms. We just wipe them with a wet cloth. So that's what I did. Just gonna separate the stalk part and then just cut. Always cut the stalk into. It's delicious. Just chop it, and just like we did with the courgette, we cut the mushroom too. Just slice it. Okay. And just put it in and give it a good mix. Really make sure all the vegetables and the pasta covered. So like I mentioned earlier on, 100 gram dry pasta gives you around 150-200 gram cooked pasta. So this is plenty for 2 people, even maybe 3. So just mix it all in, make sure all the pasta and the vegetables mixed into the pasta sauce. And all you need to do, simply transfer this into your baking dish. Okay, so my baking dish looks a bit too small for the amount of pasta I have. So I might just need a second dish, or maybe not, let's see. Okay. No, I can just put them all in here. Yum. This is going to be my son's lunch today. Okay, so it's overloading, but that's all right. Let's add this mushroom pieces here. All right. And all I need to do next is to tear this mozzarella pieces. It's 50 gram. Just tear it and then just put it over the dish. So also I heat my oven to 200 centigrade fan, or if you have conventional oven it's 180 or gas mark 7. So make sure your oven is preheated before you put it in the oven. So you just need to, you know, get the oven going. Ask your parents to put them on for you, like so. Looks nice, isn't it? And one more thing, I'm going to add the basil leaf. Just tear a few leaves and just put it over the mozzarella. Okay, there are so many nutritious ingredients in here. The broccoli, the courgette, we have our mushroom full of nutritions and delicious. So yeah, just add them in there. You can always add your own ingredients like peppers and extra tomato, cherry tomatoes and all that. Okay, and this is ready. So it wasn't difficult, was it? So now what I want to do though, I want to make sure that I put the garlic bread and the pasta at the same time, so I save some energy and time. So okay, let's do our garlic bread also. So let's put this aside. For the garlic bread, all we need are 20 grams softened butter, a little bit of parsley, little bit of garlic. My garlic just gone on the floor. I just need to make sure I wash this. Accidents happen to the garlic, butter, parsley and my bread. So let's slice the bread first. Put the knife away. So you can either cut it in half or slice it. So I think I'm going to slice it just diagonal like that. That's 1, 2 and 3. Okay, so now there's my slices. Keep them in order. So I get the butter in front of me. So I'm going to use a fork for that. Just squish the butter down with my fork quickly, and then I'm going to chop the parsley in, nice and small. So also you can use dry parsley for the garlic bread. Just add like a teaspoon of dry parsley instead of fresh if you don't have. Even with the pasta, you can use dry basil if you don't have the fresh basil. I know that some of you could have dry herbs instead of fresh herbs in your kitchen cabinet. It's perfectly fine. So if you are adding dry basil over the mozzarella, just sprinkle it, just a little bit, handful, just sprinkle it over the mozzarella. And again, if you're adding dry parsley for the garlic bread, just add like a teaspoon. Okay, so this garlic butter is quite easy to make and it's delicious. Okay, let's put the garlic in here and then squish it. So I'm just going to use my table knife to scrape this off. And like so. Alright, let's put these away. So, and give it a good mix. Let the garlic infuse the butter and the parsley. Look at that. So make sure your butter is softened. This is very important. Okay, that's that. And then all I need to do next is divide this in between my slices generously. Okay, don't leave anything behind, it's yummy. Okay, just like so, just spread it and they are ready to go in the oven too. Okay, so as you see, our pasta bake and garlic breads, they are ready to go into oven, and I'll bake this around 10-15 minutes. So you just need to make sure the bread is nicely cooked, nice and golden, and all the cheese melted and looking delicious. Okay, so it's not difficult to make, it's super nutritious, really filling, healthy, full of goodness, and really tasty. Thank you for watching.